Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we start this video, I just want to say we've just hit 2,000 subs yesterday. 2,000 dons have joined the channel. It's mad. It's actually mad. It is actually mad. Like I don't even know what to say. I think we're like 2,200 at the moment as well, and it's still growing. The channel's getting bigger and bigger. There's so many more dons, so many more comments. I love, please guys, keep commenting. I'm loving it. I try and respond to every single person that's commented. I think I'm doing pretty well with that, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm doing pretty well. So comment and I will probably respond to you. It might take me a couple hours sometimes, but I will generally respond. So today's video is going to be up to the top 10 most epic Attack on Titan transformations. I'm a big fan of Attack on Titan. I'm sure you guys are a big fan of Attack on Titan. But how about we see what the top 10 transformations are? This is from VinnyTube. I'm going to leave the original channel and his channel in the description below. So make sure you go check out if you haven't already. I'm sure you guys probably have. But without further ado, let's get into this. Let's run it. All right, let's go. This was such an intense moment. Ooh.
Attack on Titan does many things right, but the show does its transformations too damn well to triumph anything.
That's true.
It might be the build-up, the conclusion, or the scene itself, but each of these manage to give us that hyped feeling we get when the shifters transform their Titan selves. So today we're going to take a look at 10 of the best Attack on Titan transformations. Note that I'll only be including complete transformations here, so sorry Miss Tiber, you'll have to take a back seat here. More Attack on Titan and other anime content's coming up, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already.
I will be reacting to more then. I will be reacting to more.
Now, without further wait, let's get to the top 10 Attack on Titan transformations.
Let's get it. Oh yeah, do you remember that?
Starting off, we have the transformation of Ymir in Season 2.
I was surprised, you know. I was very surprised.
Attack on Titan Season 2 is giving the spotlight to minor characters. While Eren and his gang were still suffering the consequences of the female Titan, we get to focus on some minor characters like Connie, Historia, Ymir, and the two traitors themselves.
That was sick.
And ever since the third episode, we've been getting hints that Ymir has a rather tragic past behind her. But then come the events of the Utgard Tower, which forces her to reveal her true face. Yes, this freckle girl who was a minor character 1 season ago turned out to be a Titan.
This is why
shifter.
I love Attack on Titan, you know.
This transformation may not be as majestic as the ones that are about to come after this,
it was still good.
This one established that there were other Titan shifters hidden in the crowd. Also, let's not forget Ymir blew her disguise in order to protect his story.
I remember that.
I can see why years later people still ship these two as the best couple. This was the best moment of
I
character.
see it.
And once again, Attack on Titan proved to us that minor characters aren't just people drawn into the background.
This was intense. Do you know what?
Next up, we have Eren's transformation inside the cave to save his squad. Remember Eren from Season 3? He wasn't the silent and cunning main character you see these days. When pain and realism hit him hard, he broke down crying. It's not the manliest thing to do, but Reiss can give some pretty hard mental torture for a boy who just learned his father was a murderer. But when Rod transforms and heads out on a rampage, it's up to Eren to once again save his mates. Levi, as usual, gives him a choice to make his own decisions, and even though Eren didn't have the best IQ back in the day, he was smart enough to know he was the only one who could save his crewmates from their near deaths. Crying and screaming at the same time, Eren transforms to the Attack Titan and crystallizes the entire cave. There weren't many Eren moments in the first part of Season 3, so this transformation once again managed to secure his place as the main character of the show.
By the way, that whole big monster was mad. Yeah, alright, fair enough. This is only number 8. Damn.
Coming in at number 8, it's Eren's first Titan transformation.
This was sick though. Like I remember when I first watched it, I was like, what?
You should always leave a good impression on your first time, right? But in this case, it's tough to think about impressions when you're drowning in a pool of blood along with corpses. Eren was altruistic enough to save his best friend, but can he survive the repercussions? Luckily, he doesn't have to suffer much because there's a Titan hidden in his body. The sight of blood and dead bodies trigger the memories of his mother's death, and our protagonist comes right out from the Titan's mouth in his new muscular form. We need to give credit to Wit Studio for animating the form of the Attack Titan in all of its glory.
Yeah, Wit Studio did.
Deadly,
amazing,
angry, and the looks alone were enough to kill anyone. Besides, the dead Titan also learned a valuable lesson. Always chew what you eat.
Yeah, this one was mad. This one was mad.
Next up, we have the evil father taking things to the next level. That's none other than than Rod Reiss's transformation. Now, if you thought Rod Reiss had done enough to make him the most hated character of the season, then you were wrong. As his plans fail and his daughter breaks his bones, he licks the last drop of the Titan serum to handle everything by himself. And as it turns out, even a few drops were enough to transform him into the ugliest Titan in the series. Right in front of Eren and Historia, this evil father transforms into the largest Titan humanity has ever seen. If you take a look at things from Rod's perspective, this is perfectly justifiable. His daughter left him, his lineage was probably going to wither away, and his only option is to, pardon the pun, to keep moving forward. But this time, he keeps moving forward as a Titan larger than the colossal Titan itself, blowing off steam and wreaking havoc. Now why does that sound familiar?
That was huge. Oh, this fight here was mad. Oh no, not this fight. The one with the Warhammer Titan, not Reiner's one. They didn't even really fight.
Is Reiner's rather depressing transformation in season 4. Honestly, why can't anyone let this man die in peace? We have characters literally claiming their desire to live because they were born to this world. But here, our character only wants to die with all his burdens thrown away. So, to quickly recap, Eren's now playing the bad guy role. He ate the Warhammer Titan in the most brutal way possible, and is about to do the same to the Jaw Titan. So, who's the main character of the Marley arc? None other than Reiner Braun. When the children cry for his help, he needs to let go of all of those suicidal thoughts and stand up for a fight. For anyone who watched this episode without knowing the story, it might look like the hero of the anime finally stood up to fight the villain. Let's forget what happened afterward and instead focus on Reiner's rather pessimistic, never giving up attitude. Yeah, okay, we could do that. Armin's transformation was mad. Oh my days. Next up is Armin's transformation. When you're the colossal Titan, your transformation should be colossal as well, or at least it should have a colossal impact. Does Armin count 1/4 of the city nuked and dead bodies piled up as colossal? He sure does, because you can see it from his face. This transformation happens when Armin transforms at the shores of Liberio, destroying ships and nuking the entire port in the process. Now this transformation may not have screams and rapid animation to back it up, but what matters is the destruction it's caused. Even though it falls short of action and build-up in terms of the transformations in this list, it was still impactful enough to show that when the Devils of Paradise attack, they attack with everything they've got. And here we all thought Eren was the only one who could make a grand entrance. Armin did bits in that. Armin did bits. This was actually mad. Oh yeah. Oh, this song was sick. Coming in at number 4 is Annie's transformation after the revelation. And we all knew this girl was up to something ever since she hesitated walking into the tunnel. But then Mikasa outright claimed she was the female Titan, and that's the moment the cards turned and we all knew hell was about to break loose. If the female Titan killed half of the Survey Corps inside the forest, imagine what she could do inside a city full of civilians. But the very thing everyone dreads happens as Annie Leonhardt pricks her finger and transforms while blasting off his attackers. The reason this transformation stands out from the crowd is mainly because of Annie herself. Erwin and others knew she was the female Titan and ambushed her, but our girl still had the time to transform thanks to her quick thinking. It was the peak moment of the big revelation, the time when we realized everything is about to turn upside down, and the moment everything the arc built up fell into place. And when she transformed, I'm sure your look was similar to Eren's. Annie Leonhardt, right there and then, transformed literally with a bang. Our body's mad though. Our body is mad. I'm just saying. Our body's in shape. Yes. This suspense, I like. Hey! Taking our number 3 spot is Eren's transformation to defeat the female Titan. Let's move chronologically right into this next event. So when Annie's revealed to be the female Titan and they hatch a really bad plan to capture her, she transforms and goes on a rampage. And there's only one person who can stop her. But sadly, this so-called hero is trapped between rocks in a pool of blood. I know, not in the best shape, eh? Remember Eren from season 1? He was much less mature than his current self and thought rage could solve every problem. But turns out rage could grant you an awesome transformation transformation sequence. The death of his mother has always been Eren's motivation to defeat the Titans, and the visions of her death once again give him strength. He screams into the sky and, literally calling out the lightning, he transforms into the Attack Titan.
Let's
With the
go!
incredible Sawano track in the
Sick.
background, this is without a doubt
And
one of the
his
best
face
Attack
was
on Titan
him just
transformations.
I'm actually sad that he died. Oh my god, I forgot about this one. Okay, yes. When they first transformed, oh my god.
Next up is the transformation during the big reveal. That's none other than the transformation of Reiner and Bertolt. No wonder years later this scene still gives us the chills.
Yeah,
even though there's
it really
one more
does.
scene to triumph, the music, the art, the character expressions, everything managed to stand out to make this one of the best transformations ever.
Yeah,
You might
yeah.
argue the transformation lasted only a few seconds, but it was
Right.
the build-up that mattered
Exactly,
the most. All
yeah.
those small clues we gathered from Season 2 exploded right in our faces, and Reiner casually
Oh,
said they were the
Mikasa,
two
the way she
Titan
just-
shifters who destroyed the wall.
I'm
When
not-
the cards were laid out on the table
Just
and
flat
Mikasa
out
took
said
her
it.
usual aggressive approach, the two
But she had to,
Malian
though.
warriors had nothing to do but to transform into their Titan selves. It was tragic, fearful, and epic at the same time.
It was
Hats off to Witch Studio
amazing.
for animating this in its full
Yes,
glory.
Witch
Because
Studio
years
done
later, any of
bits.
us can still watch this transformation and be thrilled
Yes,
at what a masterpiece
yes.
Attack on Titan is.
On baby, on baby. Is Eren's one? I'm not gonna lie to you. This
Our
one
number
was
pick for the
hard.
best Attack on
This
Titan
one was
transformation
hard.
is none other than Eren's transformation in Mari.
Yeah, this one
You
was
knew
hard.
this was
I can't
coming,
lie.
didn't you?
Yeah,
If the
I knew it.
Reiner
Yeah,
Bertolt
this
reveal
one was
Witch
hard.
Studio's best scene, then this was where Mappa showed their skills. In terms of directing, I'd still say the previous transformation triumphs this one, but Eren's transformation here carried a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Marley's declaration of war ironically turned out to be Paradise's own declaration of freedom. Similar to the Reiner and Bertolt reveal, the whole episode took the time to build up the scene from Eren's speech to
it was
Willie's declaration.
amazing.
And when Eren transformed and came out of the building with an explosion, that was the moment we realized we were experiencing peak Attack on Titan.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, anime cannot get better than this.
Season 4 or the final season of Attack on Titan has been an absolute
So there goes our
godsend.
list for the best Attack
Oh
on Titan
my
transformations
days.
of all time. If your
Listen.
favorite transformation wasn't here in this list, drop a comment below and feel free to argue about what
you
you
know
thought
which
was the
one?
best from this list as well. As usual.
Do you know which one I thought would actually be in this thing? You know the one where he transforms in the forest, where he kind of gets a choice and then all the Levi squad dies. I kind of thought this would be in there because I thought that one's very underrated. That was very underrated. But let me know your top 10. Let me know your top 10 Attack on Titan transformations. Put it down in the comments below. And do you know, I actually got a comment today saying I should do my top 10 fights. So let me know if you guys do want to see that, because I could probably throw in my top 10 anime fights and you know, we can argue about that in the comments, and I'm down for that. But anyway, like I said, thank you guys so much for 2,200 subscribers. It's absolutely mind-boggling. I don't even know why I said mind-boggling, but it's actually, it blows my mind, and it's still growing. So thank you guys so much for the love and support. Thank you for commenting, thank you for liking. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. I literally will try and reply back to every single comment that I can. Anyway, that's enough of me being cringy and all that stuff. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, to comment on today, and I'll catch you done to the bit. Peace.